Welcome back, Dungeoneers. It's Sunday afternoon, and that can only mean one thing. It's time to play Dungeons and Dragons. You're here watching Dice and Dungeons, and I'm here at the table with...
I'm David Wong. I play Nines, the D9.
I'm Nicole Bates. I play Soria, the Druid 7.
I'm Greg. I play Ulset Ralph. I don't have a number.
Why not?
I don't know. Do you have a number?
3.
3. That's
3!
Hey!
Yeah.
And I'm 3. So, do we have any messages that we need to share?
I have 3 messages.
Oh, okay.
Message 1, go to our Patreon at patreon.com/DiceandDungeons.
Is that the best place to support the show?
It is.
Yes. It has a variety of tiers and rewards, including DM notes, behind-the-scenes videos, improv sessions, things like that. So check it out, patreon.com/DiceandDungeons. That's 1. 2, go to Vinton, Iowa, where Geekified is. Buy stuff at their store. They sponsor the show. Vinton is in Iowa. It's a town. And they have a trophy. 3, Dungeoneers, let's roll.
Well, that was 3.
That was 3.
Last week on Dice and Dungeons, Midnight Brunch reached the most sensitive places within the Grotfell operations beneath Tzizitstan. After passing a security checkpoint, Soria used her abilities to deceive and boss around a number of soldiers as they made their way into the deepest parts of these caves. We rejoin them now as they descend yet another set of stairs into a lower chamber.
Is there anything interesting up the stairs
Well,
that we
you
may have missed?
Are you trying to avoid what is below us?
It might be dangerous down there.
We're here to do wet work.
Yeah, but I played enough video games that the plot doesn't actually move along until we go down there.
So let's go down.
But what if there's like, what if we didn't go in every direction that is available to us?
But we did.
Oh.
How many stairs? I mean, is this like a really, really long staircase? Or how far down have we gone, percentage-wise?
it's roughly equal to the staircase that you descended to get down to the first level.
Hardly anything.
No, those are fairly large stairs. Yeah, I mean, you went down like 35, 40 feet.
We should, since we're about to go fight and hopefully kill Glenvy. We should get our energy levels up with some astronaut ice cream.
I grab my better cave. Like, do I have a fork or a spoon?
Crunch.
Fork.
Crunch,
I
crunch.
forgot you had that.
Yeah, it's getting really hard.
It always is hard.
Like, extra hard.
Yeah, even harder. Okay. Are we?
Bring one for me.
There you
Thanks.
Is that Holman's? You have to eat it like this.
It's ice cream.
I know, but
it's
that's
ice,
how
it's not
Holman
even-
does everything.
No, what are you talking about? It's ice cream.
So wait, is like normal, is like astronaut ice cream for Hillman just like regular ice cream then? Just like it just goes into a cone?
No, it's just freeze-dried ice cream.
Yeah, but everything Hillman eats is big.
No, sometimes it's small.
Sometimes it's small. And
Prove
it's,
it.
And it's pretty much only what they drink.
Yeah.
You can drink astronaut ice cream.
No, you can't.
If you dissolve it in a liquid, you can.
Yeah, but then it's not astronaut ice cream anymore. Then it's just watery ice cream.
Yeah.
It's moist cream.
Are we doing
What
a really
if- what
good
if we-
job procrastinating?
What if we dissolve it in milk or heavy cream?
All right, let's head down.
We can eat ice cream and go down.
Yeah.
I go back up. I don't need this in my life.
I kick 9s down the
I'm
stairs.
carrying.
I'm
nines
small.
anyway.
That's very easy to do.
You're carrying 9s, okay.
I think I had a box.
Gummy. Really gummy.
Yeah, I know, it's old. They're not well sealed.
I don't think they were sealed at all.
Technically, they were. I forget where I got it.
Yeah.
Strawberry tastes more like straw than berry.
It's not.
How long-
That was
how
an
long
ice
is this
cream
gonna
sandwich. Hey!
Oh,
Hey!
just wasted astronaut ice cream.
I don't think I wasted it. I'm pretty sure it was bad.
Okay, I think. One of us should reconnoiter. Go see what we're getting into. Or shall we
I
just
think let's just go down.
go down and we're all disguised so
Yeah.
that we can just go down.
Yeah, we
We'll
just do
go
that.
down. We'll encounter Glenvy. We'll pretend we're the Forge so we can get up close. Who's good at murder? Ulseth? Ulseth's good at murder.
Yeah, and
Yeah, you've killed lots of people.
Holen, yeah.
You do some murdering.
Hey,
Great.
Ulseth had that great murder with the sword down in the dungeons just a couple days ago. Remember?
Yeah.
Once before.
No, you've murdered.
Sometimes I just wave my sword
several
around.
You're
times.
so good at
Sometimes
murdering.
I just wave my
you
sword
just,
around like that and nothing comes of it.
People just walk into your weapon. That's how good they are.
Wait a second. Weren't we anti-murder before?
Yes, but this is Glenvy we're talking about.
Glenvy is evil.
I'm still anti-murder, but Glenvy is starting a
Okay,
war.
let's go down the stairs. Who's with us now? Have we joined up with anybody, or is it just
I
the
think
four
it's
of
just the
us?
4 of us.
At the moment, it is just the 4 of you.
Yeah, well, yeah.
The plan is that the Serpentis 6 and then the Divorcees, with Soloth somewhere in there,
Would all meet up as them.
they entered behind you in that order.
Yeah, we don't know if they made it through the past gate or not.
I don't know, but we have to do our job.
Okay, you're the forge, so why don't you go first?
Okay.
I'm like your assistant or something, another high-ranking cashier, and I'll come right after you, carrying nines.
badger.
Carrying nines.
The emotional support badger.
And Howen will follow behind.
As a Gratfell soldier.
Yeah. Should we draw our weapons? Should we be ready for a fight?
Wait, so is Nines in this setup supposed to be
A badger.
like Blofeld's white cat, but just like a 4-foot long badger?
It's not nearly as
This,
cute and not
like,
nearly as soft and fuzzy.
He's just a
You
Tashira
don't know how
badger.
soft I am.
Tashira
I've
badger?
been carrying you
He's a Tashira
around
badger.
for days.
We haven't talked about how soft I am. How soft is Nines?
You haven't bathed in a while.
Do a soft.
Why does that matter?
Do a soft check.
Badgers do need to clean themselves.
I got a 13 on my softness check.
Slightly above average.
Do I have a proficiency modifier?
No.
Not in softness.
What about charisma?
No?
No.
Performance?
No. It's
No.
just your fur.
Just your friend.
It's
Animal handling?
Maybe.
So
Little bit?
that's the order.
tell you what, you can get half your skill bonus.
So that's the order in which we're going. We don't
Yeah.
draw our weapons because
I mean-
we're not looking for a fight. We're just coming down as to Shiranun, who are going to be bossing Grotfelds around.
I am holding
Sure.
a hammer.
Well,
I think
yeah,
it's just a
that's-
claw hammer, maybe.
So you didn't even bring your real hammer? You just
What do you mean? No,
it's like your emotional support hammer?
Can Zoria borrow your big mallet hammer?
The blood? It's a club?
It's a club,
It's a
not a
claw.
hammer.
It's-
We could put something on
Actually,
top of it.
wait.
and it'll
I
look
do
like a
have. I do have a sledgehammer.
Well, use that.
All right, I'll hold my sledgehammer.
And do I have any? Does any of my clay have any mica in it? Something like shiny? It is. I do. I think. So I want to rub this around the head of the hammer to make it look sparkly and magical.
I'm just going to allow that one.
I know I've got some sort of silt with mica in it. I know I collected that sometime ago.
Olseth is a
Collector of
potter, supposedly. I haven't seen you do it in a while, but you like gathering things and making little things. You used to make
Crab stacks.
crab stacksies.
Yes, I still have a set.
So
We just
I am just going to allow that you have some mica with you.
All right. Well, I have my sledgehammer.
With its magical effect.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, Major Image does let me control it in a way where it actually seems like it has real
Magic powers.
mass to
Does
it.
that use a spell slot?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Now, if I use the Rita Samir,
You want to use the Rita Samirn's major image.
if we want to, if you want to get the most realistic looking.
I don't
No.
I think it's fine. We're
Okay.
just gonna kill Glenby.
It's
It just
dark
has
down
to-
here in the cave. People,
No one has dark vision.
everybody's
Not one
got,
per. Yeah, it's,
they've all
it's an
got-
incredibly rare trait in
among
D&D,
dwarves. and
especially mining groups.
they all have mercury poisoning because
Yeah.
we know that the masks that everyone is wearing.
What if it's like a mercury vitamin? It's not poison. Like it actually makes the dark vision better.
Then
Okay, ancient humans.
We head down the stairs.
Okay, first emperor of China.
in the order we go down the order in which we just said we were going.
Yes.
Okay.
And since we're following the forge, we will just act like
We're scared of the forge.
As you descend the stairs, it doesn't take all that long until you start to hear quite a pitched argument going on.
Oh, we can settle this.
There's a lot of yelling at each other. You don't hear a lot of movement.
So what if I listen in? Are these people like rebelling against the horrible working conditions they're working in? Are they fighting with each other? Can we tell if they're just all dwarves or is it somebody
Right now,
else?
you can't see anything.
But from the voices, can we tell anything about
Can we pick up any words being said? Or
No, it's a cave, lots of echo.
okay.
No. So
Lots
we
of
just-
Revolution is going to be above us. I don't
we
think it
hear
went down.
cacophony.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, lots
Wow.
of distortion.
Let's
So-
just approach like we belong here.
Well, yeah.
Okay, so
we're
we walk
following
down.
you.
We head nod at everybody.
Definitely.
I don't think
that.
there's anyone on the stairs.
You don't need to. The forge does not head nod.
Oh
to
yeah, I
anybody.
go.
There isn't anyone
People
on the
head
stairs.
nod. People kind of nod. People don't head nod to the forge. They go like that.
Bow.
So a little slight bow. And if they don't, I look at them really sternly and go,
There's no one on the stairs.
Yeah.
well, when we get there.
Oh,
when
so
we
we're
get there.
we're just nodding at no one.
He's just mentally preparing to be stern at people.
Yeah, when we get down there, we just.
Okay, do the nod. Do the nod. The nod you're gonna do.
But no, not with
No,
me.
the forge does a
The
low
forge, the forge just is like that.
I just look at
and
papers.
the forge expects people to just give a slight bow.
Oh, okay, I see.
And if they don't give a slight bow,
This is our-
that's when Ulseth looks at
This
them
is how
very
we
sternly
prepare
and
to
goes,
kill the leader of a
Okay,
nation.
okay. Okay, do the stern glare. I want to see it.
That's very stern glary.
Okay, do it at camera now.
Do it at the camera. That's
That's how I always
like,
look.
just sort of mildly confused, followed by disapproval. So
Disapproval is what I was going for.
you definitely in that you gave off the "I'm not mad, I'm just disappointed."
Yeah,
That's
I am.
Is that comment,
I'm
Mr.
mad.
Caranoon?
I'm disappointed until if they bow, then that's fine. If they don't, then I
to Sheeran who don't actually have any like disciplinary actions. It's just a highly parental architecture. So everyone is whenever you do something wrong, like the higher ups just go, "I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed."
Do you think they have that written on their walls?
And then they turn away, and the person just like feels this crushing like
Do they all
depth.
go and then turn around?
it's really effective.
Klingon style.
Yeah, I was like, I don't think most the chances of viewers knowing the like Klingon cross arm turnaround.
Excommunication.
Yeah, especially because now the more famous thing is from the MCU with Wakanda. Same
Yeah, they
arms
do
crossed.
the same
Yeah.
arms crossed. Well, everyone follows Geordie the Forge down the stairs.
All right.
Do you like form like a hybrid of the two?
No,
real
I don't
quick?
know who Geordie the Forge
Orgy
is.
is.
In this.
No, we keep going down the stairs, but as we're going down, I want to listen carefully to what's going on to see if I can distinguish anything about what's happening.
Okay. You continue descending. After a little while, you notice that there's really any activity down here. Work activity seems to have stopped. There's no barrels being brought up by the crane that you saw at the top. There's no sounds of rolling wheels.
They might be on strike.
There's
Maybe they ran out of mercury.
barely even the sound of footfalls. Just this pitched argument. As you near the bottom of the stairs, you hear a voice that you recognize as it becomes a little more clear. It is Glenvey. Her piercing anger unmistakable.
Can we tell what she's saying?
When it actually becomes clear that it's her speaking, you pick up the phrase, "Well, I don't really give a rat's ass what you think. I'm gonna do what I am gonna do, and you can get packing."
Is there a retort?
It's from another voice that you recognize. "You know I liked your brother far more than you impudent shrew."
Is that the Forge's voice?
I think that was Geordie the Forge.
Yes, it is the Forge's voice.
Oh, well, that would cause a complication.
Oh, you should definitely go over and it was like, "Look, who are you, faker?"
Well, I'm not my brother, am I? I'm in charge, he's dead, and now you gotta work with me.
Little do they know that he will be back any moment now.
And sure.
Sure.
Your
Back,
brother,
everybody, in shirt form. Thanks, Millhouse.
Okay, you've got to fight.
All right. Well, what were they continuing?
want to listen
I wanna,
to this
Yeah, I
part.
want to hear what the rest of the.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Dish,
this might give us
dish.
a clue as to what to do next, or not.
your brother and I had a simple agreement. He was to wage a war. We were to fund it. And then we were to be beneficiaries of all the spoils. He had technology that we were interested in. We have resources he needed. You've broken our trust. There was never any trust. Ha! This is business. Did you forget? You're dealing with the Ulfsteins. Did you forget that? The Ulfstein Grotfells. So what? I'm still an Ulfstein, and I intend to claim my throne. Your throne will be a worthless pile of scrap metal unless you start cooperating with us again. These disgusting abominations you call soldiers are an affront to everything that we have been working for. We're supposed to be allies, and you've created some sort of twisted, undead army. They're not undead. The metal's just helping them move again. Somehow this is worse than necromancy. I can't believe that all of you hyper-capitalistic pigs have found something more disgusting than raising the dead. You couldn't just defile the corpse. You had to shove it full of toxic metals and then imbue it with the ability to twist its own bones. Also what? So none of my people had to get their hands dirty. Exactly. No effort. Seeking all the reward. Yeah, that's 'cause I'm smart. And you're stupid. Why am I dealing with such an imbecilic child? Why am I dealing with such an imbecilic child? Cease your operations now, or I will cease them for you, and our deal will be off. You know, my brother was pretty short-sighted. He didn't seem to have the vision to make reality he wanted come true. As far as I can tell, he was killed on some backwater island in the middle of the ocean. And if my intel is to be believed, he was melted down and turned into some sort of decoration for someone. Good riddance.
I'm a someone.
I never liked my brother. He lacked real conviction. I think you mean real sociopathy. Tomato, potato. Right now, Craig saying hand in the face is killing me.
Glinby is just.
Have you ever tried to make a pizza with mashed potatoes instead of tomato sauce?
Glinby has. No wonder her workforce is so happy.
Worst part is I kind of want to try that now.
That sounds terrible.
I didn't say it was going to be good. I just said I want to try it.
Why?
Try it.
Well, a calzone is basically a pierogi.
It's
So
just cheesy.
if you do it with the...
It would just be like cheesy potatoes.
Yeah.
If you fold it like a calzone, it would be a pierogi.
Yeah, it'd be a pierogi.
So,
So you want a pierogi? Is that what I'm
Why,
getting?
yes.
okay, that got real awful all of a sudden. That tomato potato line, really.
Okay.
I hope the comment sections turn into pro potato and one
we
side
do our
pro
best
tomato.
not to give away our presence
I marched down the
by
stairs.
rolling on.
What?
We have to do some wet work.
You just
Let them
heard
kill each other
you
first.
You wanna
heard the
let them-
Forge's voice, and you are disguised as the Forge. There will
Okay.
be two Forges.
Fine,
You can turn into Percalian and say you survived.
I'll turn in. I'll turn into that guy who was the heart in that legend lore we watched.
The heart in the...
We watched a legend lore.
Yeah.
Yeah, the heart.
And we had like this. The heart give a
the
speech.
one who anointed Lanfaran.
Oh, that one. Okay. Yes.
That's ancient. That should be disturbing.
I mean,
It
like,
wasn't that ancient.
you can do that.
like, to put that in context, it probably would have been...
Like 200 years.
No, not even that.
So
It was when
Ulseth is
Lanfear
what?
was
Lanfaran
Like,
was right.
Ulseth is what, around like
80.
80? Mm-hmm. And you met Lanfaran 50 years ago.
Yeah, I think like
Roughly.
30, 35, something like that. But yeah, let's call it 40.
And you spent how many years with him?
Maybe 20.
Okay. That would have been about the time you were born. That scene you witnessed?
So it was
that would
like
have been
80 years
about
ago.
the time
That's
you were
not too
born.
long ago. The heart would still be
He was
Beating.
an elf.
yeah. We have no reason to believe that the heart has been succeeded by anyone. I think if I look back in my notes, we have reason to believe that the heart has been around for a very long time, and it's still the heart, the same heart.
I think you did somewhere in the notes.
Yeah, we do. It is the
Yeah.
same heart.
Just add a few wrinkles.
I'll just, all right, wrinkle here.
Yeah, a little there, little crow's eye. Yeah, crow's eyes, or yes, crow's eyes.
feet.
Crow's feet, crow eyes.
Okay,
You
crow
want
eyes.
like black.
No beak, just crow eyes.
Why'd you want this?
So, okay. So you're going to turn into the heart.
Kill me.
Yeah, that'll confuse things.
It will be confusing, and I'll
Will it
still
help
look
things?
We're here to
don't
kill
know.
Glenby. Maybe I can tell the
But
forge.
you can't be here as the Forge because the Forge is arguing with Glenby.
I don't need this sledgehammer though.
No.
What'd the heart have?
Give me your old swords.
Oh, my Tashirnu. Yeah.
Your Tashira swords.
There you go. Washala.
There.
What's your charisma again?
Okay.
Good.
Define good.
Better than mine.
+4.
It's pretty
That's
good.
pretty good.
As you are changing your outfit, you hear some people coming down the stairs behind you.
No.
Do we recognize those voices?
Or do we just hear footsteps?
You hear footsteps.
Okay. Do we hear odd cadence that we'd recognize because we know someone with a very peculiar leg?
Oh, you're talking about Soloth?
No.
Okay.
You are Holman.
Yeah.
Could you very quickly be very sneaky and find out who's coming down the
We're
stairs?
standing on the stairs. I think they see us.
Yeah, we're just being...
Was it?
We're out in the open.
Oh, I turn around.
Turn around.
Wait, it's like I'm in the bag. Olsef turns around.
We turn around and look.
Yeah, we all in unison turn around.
Yeah, together.
Yeah, like a team.
Hey. You see a group of dwarves coming down to you.
How many?
6.
Do they look friendly?
Do they?
They look like,
Are they walking
Godfell
in
soldiers?
unison?
I mean, as much as you can downstairs.
Do they say something when they pose?
When they pose?
Yeah, when they pose.
Well,
It's
when
appendix
were-
6.
When were they
Anyways.
posing?
Well, I'm just wondering if it's appendix 6.
I give him a head nod.
They all head nod.
You don't.
Like in unison?
Oh.
Because you're the
I'm the hand of the heart.
heart.
Yeah.
You don't even, you head nod even less than Forge.
Did you just like go into your neck
In my
cavity?
shell.
Neck cavity? What?
They
Thing else have.
they come up next to you. How have you been sneaking him through?
What?
They point at Nines. How have you been sneaking him through?
In a box.
That worked.
Not really.
It did with magic.
Yes. He was in the box with hammers.
Are you the Serpentis 6?
Yeah.
Oh.
Cool.
Damn, I was hoping.
Didn't you guys recognize us?
No.
You're all
These
going
disguises are
forward.
better than we thought.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
There's an argument going on. Shh, listen.
Are you tuning back into the argument now?
Sure.
Are they talking? Is appendix 6 talking about anything interesting?
Have they gone to...
But you just told them to pay attention to the argument.
Yeah.
Yeah, but were they talking about something before they came down?
No.
No.
They were just like said on like just said. in the
They were
mission?
able to not talk for 3 seconds.
How? Like
Nines. Jesus.
So you are the Serpentis 6. Glenvy and the Forge is having a fight.
And I turned into a leader in the Tashira to maybe try and get some help killing Glenby.
I don't think we need much help to get them to want to kill Glenvy.
I know, but maybe they won't attack us and will only attack Glenby.
So, What do you guys think is going on down there?
Wet work.
What?
We have to kill Glenby.
The Forge is fighting with Glenby, and Glenby is using childish retorts.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
So I think
Do
we
you guys,
can maybe.
do you all have disguise kits?
I mean, you're looking at him.
Yeah. Can you become Tashira Noon?
No, that's it.
Oh,
The one time we don't have green spray paint.
yes. You are going to look like the group we are fighting against, not the one we are fighting with.
Wait, we're fighting with the Tishirnu? I'm confused.
Maybe.
Maybe.
If we can get the Tishirnu to help us kill Glenby, that's good, right?
I mean, yeah, but weren't you guys saying that you like blew up the Forge's house or something?
But if he doesn't recognize us, he won't be angry at us.
And we're gonna convince him we're all a Tishirnu. How?
Look at me.
Who are you?
I'm the heart.
The Forge's boss.
The what?
The heart?
The Forge's boss.
Yeah.
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 Are you sure?
Well, as of like 80 years ago, yeah.
I mean, that's a while.
But elves.
Well, sure, but just because elves live a while doesn't mean that that's not a lot of time for change to happen.
I mean,
actually
the
did
forge
roll-
hasn't changed since. Wait,
Well, I rolled percentile dice and I got 100
To do what?
per probability. I was thinking it was going to be a different number, not 100%.
You are 100% certain that you're cool.
Thank you. Nailed it.
all right. Listen, we just need to distract enough to kill Glenby and get out, right?
Well, it'd be nice if we could, end the Tishirnu as well.
I mean, sure, but we have our primary objective.
Yeah.
We should do the first thing first.
I mean, I suppose you're right.
And at the we're going to be fighting no matter what, right?
Well, that's true.
So we just go get in there and fight. And we'll figure it out from there.
Okay. So, when do we go?
Well, we got the rest of us here.
Once they start using real swear words.
We listen in.
At this point, you're just baiting me.
Beep, beep, beep. We just cut in and it's just this long beep on toast.
Yes, sure, yeah, 100% nailed it. That's what it is.
Okay, I think that's our signal.
So here is a plan. Okay.
Oh, we have a plan now.
Well, I have a suggestion. I know that nobody likes my suggestions, but I will make it anyway.
Okay.
Okay. You are the Forge's boss.
Yeah.
You know that the Forge is having a lot of trouble with Glenby.
Yeah.
Okay. You know that they are just having an altercation and not reaching a resolution, but as the boss, you will come in and say, "It is time to end this now."
Okay.
Okay. Make some sort of little short speech about how enough talk, enough arguing, enough childish retorts. We must end this now.
How about I just say kill her?
Well, you could say, "We must end this now, kill her."
Okay. Can I just say
You have to say this must end now, otherwise
you must
Olsef will never be
assert-
happy.
assert your authority.
That's too many lines for me to remember.
It's one line.
I'm not a trained actor.
Just walk down there and be like, do it.
Can I just move my mouth and have Nines do the voice?
No.
Technically, yeah, I could do minor illusion with an. Actually, I could do actor feat. I have actor.
See, he's a
You
trained
heard-
actor.
I'm a trained
You
actor.
did-
You just have to carry the bag, and then I have to really twist it.
You did hear the Heart's voice when we had
The legend lore.
The legend lore when Lon Ferran was made the Forge.
Yeah.
So you know what that voice sounds like, or at least what it did 80 years ago.
Yes.
Okay?
Is that our plan?
I mean, I can copy that voice.
Yeah. Can you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we can. We discussed that it changes the vocal
How
cords
about
too.
enough just kill her.
Okay, I can do that.
You can. That is
Okay.
one line.
So you just like show up, just like walk down the whole
Forward.
thing, just to come in and say "kill her" and then leave.
No, I'll help.
Is he going to be confused on your power level?
I'm really good with swords, I think.
Prove it.
Since you are going to say that. Since you are going to say that, I'm going to before we make that announcement, I'm going to have my weapons already drawn.
Yeah, all of you have your weapons drawn.
Because we are enough, just kill her.
Yeah,
I should probably get out of your bag then.
yeah, probably.
Well,
Yeah.
I can.
Get
All
out
right.
of the
We
box.
could just be in the same place.
Let's do it. We'll figure it out when we're down there.
Or
So-
should we wait for?
There's some more footsteps coming down the stairs.
Do we hear a clank every other step?
Yes.
Is it so loud?
I don't know. Let's wait and listen.
You can turn around
So
and
loud?
look.
No, we're just gonna keep.
Oh, gee. Okay. Hi.
How did you get through the checkpoint?
I punched him.
Nice.
I could have done that.
That's pretty good. I turned into a rat.
Oh, yeah, nice. So
They're right down there. We're gonna do some killing.
the tunnels are, yeah, it's just a giant brawl up above now
Oh,
What? Why?
Why?
So
What's going on?
because the Tashiranun are attacking.
they're from outside.
Yes,
Are the divorcees coming?
they are at the top, holding them off so they don't come down here. There's a lot of them.
I mean, it takes a while to get here.
Yeah, it'll
especially.
take a while for the Tashiranun to get.
Yeah, because we're gonna come down and it's like, well, that's where the story is. We have to go to the other side in
And
case
they
there's
might
any
not-
good loot.
They will
They're
have trouble
still
getting through the checkpoint.
they're all still disguised as Grotfell soldiers, and they're going to hold their own. They'll be all right.
Okay.
All right, you can signal them when it's time to teleport.
They got their scroll, and yep,
Okay,
they're gonna.
okay.
figure
Are
it
you
out.
ready to kill Glenvy?
Yeah, I guess so.
I look like the heart right now. Is that okay?
I don't know.
Okay.
No,
You're
I-
You're
commander.
freaking out right
I'm
now.
very-
Why are you so
I'm very-
stressed out?
Because I've been running for like a mile through here,
Wow.
and the entire plane went to shit about halfway into the tunnels, somewhere around that like Mechanist Bay where they were working on a whole bunch of
Oh, yeah.
like
Did
drilling
you get to
machines.
know anyone there?
Well, we were trying to just check some things out, maybe casually sabotage a few things, and then a whole lot of fighting started behind us. It seemed like at first maybe it was some sort of labor uprising or rebellion.
But it might have been a call.
Then there was an explosion, and then
Was there
then
a cult that
Tashiranun,
involved
and then
people screaming
yeah.
in agony?
no, I didn't hear any of that.
Okay, good.
Yeah, it's crazy up there. So we've been running for a while.
Okay. Well, just to make a long story short, the Heart is the Forge's boss. The Forge is having a big argument with Glenby and is about to just smash her, which would be just fine because then we wouldn't have to. But Zoria, as the Forge's boss, is going to enter the scene and say, "Enough, just kill her."
Okay.
And we have a ex-soldier on the Squawk Rocks who is setting up explosives all over the mines, ready to blow.
They might already be doing that.
Oh, cool. Let's go then.
Are you gonna?
I'm not
confirm it?
100% sure, but there were already explosions.
Are you gonna ask them if there's explosions?
Did you blow stuff up yet?
There is no response.
Are you dead?
Say over.
There's just no response.
Yeah, you had to say over.
Are you dead?
And then
If you don't say over,
then you hear a
They're dead.
I'm gonna miss. What was their name?
Over.
Thank you. Or you gotta say over and out. Or you think they're gonna conversation?
after a second you hear a we're burning this down. Go! Wow!
did they say over?
That's wind. All right. Have fun, Windrina.
Over.
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 Over and out.
All right. We should probably do this now then.
You hear some shaking.
I unfurl
then-
my umbrella in case I knock for.
It is getting closer. We should act.
Yeah, we should definitely go down still.
Are you just going
At
to
this
go out on
point-
your own?
I go down the stairs.
I follow along.
At this point, the argument has devolved into the Forge going and just shouting, just strings of insults. So, your hair looks like a dog crapped on a beach. Yeah, well, you're just full of poop, actual poop. It's just childish insults, both sides.
I know, I'm writing it all down. Like, Nice just has, like, his notepad out.
Idea book.
Yeah, idea book for the
I
next
write,
time is...
you're full of poop, and I just, like, underline it, like, 4 times.
All right, we head down the stairs with Soloth and the Serpentis 6.
All right. You reach the bottom of the stairs, and at that moment, you see that there is like the whole room now comes into view. You're in just the biggest chamber you've yet been into. It's a massive, cavernous room. On the far side from you, there's a lake of mercury.
Can you swim in it?
For a little bit.
I mean,
Yeah, it's you can float in it because it's extremely dense
you can't
before you die.
you can't really swim in it because you couldn't push it out of the way. But you know, it's big. You could certainly float on top of a boat in it. You could float on top of a rock in it, in all likelihood.
Well,
The entire chamber is just littered with soldiers.
like they're
There's-
all dead.
No, they're all standing there,
Oh, no,
weapons in hand,
They're not
ready
dead.
for
They're
action.
just scattered all over.
To the left, as you come down, a small contingent of Tashira-Noon. Most concerningly, though, it's not just the Forge. On a cliff, you see another passageway. It looks like there was an alternative way into these caves.
How come we didn't take that way?
Because we don't have the map.
And
Above stands the hand, Drovan.
So we have Glenvy, the Forge,
the hand,
the Hand,
the heart.
the Heart,
Soloff.
Soloth,
Gang's all here.
Brucellian.
Brucalian's here, too.
To your right, and straight ahead for the most part, are Glenvy and her soldiers. There's a lot of them. They haven't turned to notice you yet. They're still shouting insults. But one of them has. Perhaps the more emotionally controlled of the three. Drovan turns to look at you.
Oh,
And we look at him.
no, yes.
Drovan,
I do the head
with
nod.
a staff in hand, raises it slightly, and you see a glow from the head. He passes the staff in front of him, just so. And Soria, you can feel your form and your armor being forced back into their natural state.
Oh, he's undoing my changelingness? Mm-hmm. Ugh.
That's pretty
It
nasty.
feels like your skin is literally crawling. It's the most unnerving, disgusting sense you've ever experienced.
Body horror.
All of your disguises, in fact, dissolve away.
Oh no, mine looks like a badger.
So much for plan A.
Yeah, do I go back to do I go back to my tabaxi form?
No.
Oh, he's not that powerful. Can't beat a god.
At least not with this spell. So the Serpentis 6, Soloth, the four of you are now all standing there on the stairs, clearly visible to anybody. And Drovan's clearly noticed you. The shouting between Glinvy and the forge continues for some moments more.
Oh, that's good.
And Drovan sits there, pleased with himself. You can see a slight smirk spreading across his face.
Owen, shoot his face. Owen, shoot his face.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
You want me
Quick.
We'll use bonus action to do Hunter's Mark first.
I don't think I'm gonna get the time to do that. I have just barely enough time to knock an arrow. It's not like we're catching him by surprise.
Well, he caught us by surprise. That's only fair.
You catch me by surprise.
You really want me to shoot him?
Kinda.
I will.
Shoot Glenvy. Just shoot her in the throat.
What?
You love shooting people in throats, so we see you do it all the time.
Oh, yes, that would be a surprise.
Who do you want me to shoot? I'll shoot someone. Just tell me who to
Glenvy.
actually shoot.
Glenvy.
You want me to shoot Glenvy?
Shoot Glenvy.
But make it look like someone on the Tashirdu's eye shot him.
Reflected off him.
Wait,
Yeah, do a bank shot off of that wall over there.
Oh, just...
what?
You're really good.
Okay.
Ah, you're good at shooting arrows.
We probably should.
Drove
Do
on.
that wanted thing where you move really fast.
I wonder if with the just like the absolute perfect like fletching, would it be possible to bend an arrow
Probably.
to arc?
Probably.
Yeah,
I
you
think
can do crazy things with arrows.
Yeah, because you control what sort of flight path they take by how you fletch it.
Yeah.
So I bet you actually could.
But we don't need to because there's line of sight to Glenvy.
Yeah, we need to just kill Glenvy so we can get out of here.
Yes, I would like to have the Forge's hammer of the
To fix your armor.
To fix my armor, but maybe another day.
Well, if we let Glenvy and the Forge hit each other, we can just take them both out.
Drovan is kind of leaning against his staff, just like,
Is he like right next to us?
no, he's looking down imperiously at you, but a bit smugly, as he seems to be enjoying your argument about how to make your next move.
Is he... What kind of smug? Is it like a Valtori smug, or...
More like he's enjoying you trying to come up with a plan in this situation, and he is absolutely certain that nothing you do will matter, and he's watching you enjoying it as you flail about uselessly.
That's
He's just
usually
got
what I
that
do when I roll a
bemused
three.
smile of what will they think of next?
Well, we will find out.
Can I read surface thoughts of his mind?
What's the range on that?
I'm trying to find that. It has to be within 30 feet.
Yeah, he's too far away.
What if I teleport right next to him?
Then you would be
Really?
Closer.
You really want to do that?
No, I don't want to do that. I just want to know if I could.
I mean, sure, you can. That's an option. You can choose it.
It's probably a pretty bad one.
Yeah, I don't think any of you would be able to save me. I mean, I can bring you with me, and you can hit him. He's a spellcaster. He has to be kind of squishy, right? Right?
Well,
Drovan, looking on at your disorganization,
we used to be organized. We had a plan.
sits down on the cliff at this point and starts kicking his feet back and forth.
Drovan is childish as well.
Just shoot.
Let's get
So-
Glenvy.
Yes.
You want to shoot Glenvy?
We
Yes.
need Glenvy dead.
Okay.
We
Bonus.
Do we want to say anything?
No.
Nah, just start a brawl. If an arrow
Okay.
flies,
Yeah.
Okay, we have
well,
we have a moment of surprise on Glenvey. Holwyn can take advantage of it from a distance,
Yeah.
and we can.
Then we'll do stuff.
How about we do this?
We will rush Glenvey.
Just
How about-
shoot Glenvey? Shoot Glenvey.
Can we shoot both of them at the same time?
I don't know.
No.
Holwyn's good.
Just
Can Hillman shoot both at the same time?
shoot Glenvey.
Holwyn gets 2 shots with an attack.
It's a surprise round.
Yep.
Do it. Do it.
shoot
do
both.
it. Do it.
Shoot,
Do
no,
it.
just Glenvey. Shoot
Just Cliffy twice?
Yes.
Why would you shoot someone twice when you shoot 2 people?
Yeah, shoot them both. It'll be funny.
I might start a fight if both of them get shot. The fight's gonna happen anyway. But.
Yeah.
Nothing's going to hit Drovan. You're just going to waste it.
Well,
No,
we're
we're
not
talking
aiming
about
at
the
Drone.
forge.
We're while we're yelling, we're like pointing at him.
Shoot the forge and Glenvey.
What? I can't hear you. You're not talking to me. And we shoot Glenvey with an arrow.
Holwyn shoots
yeah.
Glenvey with an arrow.
With an arrow.
What kind of arrow?
Good one.
Fart
Yeah.
arrow. When it hits, it makes a fart noise.
No.
I use
A
mine.
deflating fart.
How about?
Yeah. We fire an acid arrow, and I use minor illusion to create a fart noise on it to trigger a memory.
So, knock, pull, fling,
But it's acid damage.
Yeah, but
and then
that's
it reaches the target and it goes.
Yeah.
it just kind of sticks there too and like slides down. Put a little plunger on it.
Okay.
Let's just shoot her with a regular arrow.
Oh, shoot it for regular
Acid
acid, arrow,
arrow.
but it
Acid
does fart.
Let's do that.
We're a fart-based party.
Oh, okay.
I have my weapons drawn. Flame is on.
Well, you control Holwyn in battle.
Oh, that's bad.
Oh God.
What do you do?
Oh, wow, you're inspired.
I don't think it works retroactive.
Doesn't work after we know the result.
We do have DM
You
inspiration,
can't.
but I don't think a D10 is going to help.
D10 would probably help in this.
You can't inspire after the action's been taken. You can use inspiration should you have it before you know the result.
Hillwood had to have done something funny to get DM inspiration.
The group has 1 DM inspiration, but
We're not going to use it in that.
no. Well,
I do
let's-
not
let's
have
the
DM
result.
inspiration on Holwyn, probably because I voice Holwyn, therefore they usually don't make me laugh. Not always.
Okay.
Sometimes I make myself laugh.
Okay,
Fine.
well,
Can I do
I think
something?
at some point then you do need to give yourself DM inspiration for your own chuckle.
Can Soria do something?
After the fart arrow.
What are you hoping to do?
Cast Cone of Cold.
No.
Okay. The arrow's been shot.
The arrow's been shot.
I got 2 arrows though, right? It's just a turn. We're doing a surprise action, aren't we?
Yeah, I will allow that. It's a surprise round. Technically, I think you only get the 1, but I'm gonna let you have 2. Because I really don't feel like looking that up right now.
Oh, well, I got 14 on the first one.
All right, let me check this. Hang on.
I don't know how much army
Okay.
Glenvey
Yeah, and what's the second?
23.
Okay, the first one does not hit. The second one does.
So it just makes a fart noise as it flies past Glenvey's face.
What happens is the arrow flies and just like it hits on a very thick part of her armor and it goes and falls down.
She's like,
I'm just like, what?
wondering about-
Someone shot a fart arrow at me?
and then
that was her reaction.
Yes. She looks over. It was so stupid. She looks over at the forge She goes, did you have one of your men shoot a fart arrow at me? What's a fart arrow? I don't even know what a fart arrow is. You absolute moronic child.
That's kind of
Did
what
you
I
ever
wanted.
stop, like, being a teenager? I'm a teenager for as long as
That was
I
really good.
feel
That was
like
an
it.
effective-
You're 100 years old.
Shoot your second arrow, Holden.
Second arrow got a 23.
And then as they're arguing about this, an actual arrow hits Glinby.
Oh, that's bad.
You should have hunter's mark.
Oh my God.
God. Holden, you have some pressure, some like performance anxiety.
7 piercing and 1 acid.
It's not that bad.
That's
No.
2 and a 1.
It's pretty bad.
Yeah, but it's not a 1-1.
No, it wasn't a one.
With the amount of damage we're gonna have to deal, that doesn't make much of a difference.
No, but she's
Okay,
she's-
so you got 8 altogether.
Yes.
All right. At that point, she goes, "Oh, what the hell?" And she looks over in your direction.
Oh, we could have hid after we
And-
did that.
Holwyn standing there, just still in drawn position, having loosed the shot, and looking like, And then the Serpentis 6 are standing there now, looking all like, yes, we are a team. And Stu is going, yeah, let's get him! Woo! And Stu's got his little pom-poms going.
yeah, yeah.
We need to
And
draw that much attention to ourselves. I say as we attacked one of the world leaders.
yeah.
the Forge looks over and goes, you.
Uh-huh. Yeah. That's us.
We've never met the Forge before in our life.
No.
Let's go back up the stairs.
Glindy goes, you all kill them. They're mine. And points at you guys.
So instead of killing each other, they're just gonna kill. They're gonna put aside their differences.
No.
She did
kill
say
us. She told-
you all kill
she told our
them,
soldiers.
pointing towards
The
the Tashira
So,
and then said she's going for you guys.
Yeah,
okay.
that's a good thing.
I hope that the Shiranun play along and, respond to the attack by defending themselves.
Okay, you finally did it. Roll for initiative. I've been sitting here wondering how long it would take.
No, it could have been so much better.
Okie dokie. Soria, what's your initiative?
5.
Oh my. Could it get any worse?
Yeah, it could, but I got a 5.
5. Okay. Nines, how about yours? What's yours?
I got a 17.
17.
That's considerably better.
Ulseth,
15.
did you happen to roll for whole one? Or would you like me to?
I did, and I got 21.
21. All right. Are you ready?
No,
Are you ready?
no, because now I feel like we just got both of them to try to kill us instead of them killing each other, which is
Well-
my plan.
Why is my map not working?
Do we, have
I
to-
don't know why my map
Is
isn't
the
working.
camera off?
do we need to take a break before we go?
There we go.
There's a lot of them.
That's a lot of stuff.
There's
Why?
so many things.
So many things.
There's so many things.
As that drove on up on the cliff.
Yeah.
On the cliff.
Yeah,
There's
right-
there's the forge. I see
Right
the
here,
forge.
that's I'm just going to switch to the full map. Yeah.
Oh wow.
Right
That's-
there is
oh my,
Drovan
that's
standing up
pretty-
on the cliff.
That's an impressive.
Right down here, that guy, that's the forge.
Oh,
Yep.
And to Shiranun around the forge.
And then over on that side of the battlefield,
Where's there's
Glenvy all
Glenvy.
the way over there, and you guys are standing like a bunch of schmucks.
Oh no, we're not. No, we're just. We're
yeah.
ready for not this. No.
Yay! Let's have some fun. All right.
Okay.
You have to control all these characters.
But all of the
do.
Goldstein Grotfells are attacking all of them this year,
Hopefully.
and just it's like 10-1 against Glenvy.
Are there
That might be
rocks?
fair.
With all the explosions, are there going to be random rocks falling on our heads too?
Random rocks on your heads?
Yeah.
Because the explosions above us
Are shaking everything.
Oh, well,
Yeah, then you can
Yeah,
just go. You can go
so
outside,
much.
grab some rocks, and just put them over
That
our
is a-
TV, and just drop it on it.
that is an interesting idea that
wow.
you brought up, that there's a whole bunch of explosions going off.
No, what?
Shaking the cave.
And you're definitely feeling like a lot of vibrations.
Good vibrations, because I'm a bard.
No, they're definitely not good vibrations. So,
Oh, okay.
You are getting too happy about this. I don't like that. That's the worst indicator for a DM.
I have way more than 20 people on this battlefield. So this is going to get sort of interesting. And do you know who actually rolled the highest initiative?
Glenvy.
Yes!
Why is that a surprise? Why didn't
She's all in on this.
Okay, so,
Glenvy will attack?
Soria, can you please move Glenvy? She is charging directly towards you.
Oh,
Me?
Just like in the general direction there.
That's 30 feet.
Yep. Somewhere along the way, she takes an axe, you don't know from where, and just throws it as hard as she possibly can to any one of you. She's not aiming. Let's see.
I hide behind Olsav. He's tall.
I'm going to pull out a D10, and I have in my head assigned numbers to each of you. One is Soria.
No.
Let's see if this hits.
oh, jeez.
What's your AC?
17?
Hey, guess what it does?
It misses, and it goes flying past and hits
So
the
this
rock wall
throwing
behind.
axe comes whipping towards you,
Just right in the head.
dealing 10 damage.
10, damn it.
10 damage,
Oh my
yes. Just whoo, 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 thud. And when that hits you, it hits with a lot of force. You're just like, poof. Okay. Then she throws again. This
Where did
time,
she get that from?
that's an interesting question, isn't it?
Yeah,
So
I think it's a good question.
this time,
she had no axes, and now she's got two.
She's just whipping them out of her pants or something.
this time she's targeting one of the Serpentis 6, but misses. As
Hey, at least hit them too.
as she approaches, she's screaming at you all, "I can't wait to finally kill you!"
All of us?
Yes, that would
Oh.
seem that way. And now, guess who gets to go next? Soloth.
Yay, Sola!
Save us.
All right. Soloth is going to respond and charge towards Glenvy because clearly this isn't going to be great.
Can reach her.
Soloth
Do we have a
pulls out-
better angle on them?
Oh, yes, we can.
They're like here. Because we're up.
There we go. I think that's probably the best I can do right now.
There.
Oh no, they're like in the blind spot.
No.
No.
Do we have another camera pointing at them?
Perfect.
There we go. All right. So, the first attack. Ooh, that does hit. And he gets another one. And
Go
that
Solo,
one,
go
that
Solo.
one hits too. And you might remember he has a big sword.
Really big mithril sword that he stabbed through the chest of Maggie.
It's a fervent sword.
That's
he
right.
pulls this thing out from behind his back. It expands,
right.
and he swings, dealing the first one is oops, that's the wrong die. I rolled the wrong one. 13. Then the next one does 11, so 24 damage altogether. Plus the 8 damage you guys did. As Glinvy takes a couple of thwacks from his sword, just bam, bam. And now it is... Ooh. This one's turn.
She's your in.
Yeah. She's gonna step out there.
Change the angle. Oh wait. It's hard. It's hard to capture this huge.
Yeah, it's
battle.
hard to capture everything. Yeah. So, whoop. Let's see here.
So dynamic.
This one.
Yep, there we go. With that one,
We need like a main character token for who's the main character at the moment.
that one's gonna unload right away with a classic fireball.
Where? On the Glindring soldiers?
Right there.
Oh, good. Yes, that's good. Fireball them.
Okay. Let's see. First, we need to have some saving throws. So those 4, those are failures. Wow, they all failed. How about that?
Feeling
And
is-
now, bunch of D6.
Is this session going to be a lot of like when you watch a child like play City and you're like, what are you doing? It's like, I'm blowing it up. And you're like, why? Because it's fun.
Yeah, Lexi lined up all her toys and is making them kill each other.
Okay. Those 4 there.
Yeah.
I need you to tell me the letters underneath them.
We got A.
Okay, let me find that. There's a lot.
Yeah.
Why did it not name them? Huh. It did a very bad job.
Nice.
Hooray! Thanks, computers. It screwed that up because they were supposed to be distinct. Well, here's what happened. I'm using a combat tracker, and it should automatically assign a series of letters to things. But what it did was just assign a letter to all of the Ulstein Grotfell soldiers as though they were a single unit, even though they are distinct. So that's just new. That's great. A, I am adjusting. What's the other one?
J.
J.
It's these 4.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay. What's another one?
D.
D.
As in dwarf.
Okay, and the last one.
K.
Nice. All right, they have been damaged. The next one up is another Tashira Noon Mage.
Okay. Please fight that.
They're being attacked by the.
They can't even see us. We're behind a rock.
Yeah, we're
Yeah, they
safe.
can't see us.
Rocks make you safe.
Yeah, as long as no.
Except
No.
when they do that.
No, rocks make you safe.
This time, that one.
Rocks make you safe.
You keep saying that.
Yeah.
It's not true until you put it on a T-shirt.
Dang it. Haul in. Put it on a t-shirt.
Quick. Bring us 10.
7.
Make you safe.
Which one?
Doo-doo-doo,
Which one would I
boo-boo.
like to hit over there?
Disintegrate.
Wow. Okay. Keeps kind of rolling low.
That's fine. That's great.
9s.
What?
Need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Why?
Because you're so smart.
You're very wise.
I'm wise-ish.
You're wise-ish.
13. Wait, wisdom save?
Yes.
Yes,
wisdom
it's still
save.
13. My wisdom save and my wisdom modifier is exactly the same.
Nice.
Nice. You're sheep.
You're a sheep?
Yes.
You got polymorphed?
Yes.
Why
How many animals are you going to turn me into in this
You
camping?
should have been a druid.
Do I still get my spells?
You're a sheep.
Can you cast Dispel on me?
You want me to cast a spell on you?
I'm a
Okay.
sheep. I'm not naturally a sheep.
Another one steps forward.
All the mages get to
And
Please cast Turn Tabaxi.
polymorph into tabaxi.
Then,
And then those two mages can fight. They're like, what the hell? I just turned him into a sheep and you turned him back into a
Let's see
Tabaxi.
here.
If the Ulstein Grotfells were ordered to attack them, why are they attacking us?
Because the Forge really wants us dead.
Yeah, Glenvy told her
they
soldiers
also
to
attack the
the
Grotfells.
Tisharonoon.
Well, yeah, and the Grotfells will attack them.
And they didn't attack us, they just turned Nines into a sheep.
Well, that's true.
Maybe he wanted to be a sheep.
Maybe.
He never opened up to us.
No.
all right.
Fine.
Another fireball. This.
At them? The Ulstein?
And
Let's see.
What kind of roll is that?
Yeah, really.
A one that was supposed to be entertaining for everyone, but ended up landing
Being on the
here.
floor.
So let's try it again. Oh, good news.
Grotfells.
It's the Godfells. Yes.
Yay!
And this time, I gotta get my little
Spell circle.
spell circle out.
Centered on Glenvy. Oh, no.
Ooh, yeah, that'll hit like all of them. This is gonna hit
Oh,
six.
six of them?
Yeah. How about that? So let's get some saves. Oh wow, those two make it. Those two make it. I have rolled 3 20s in a row.
Wow.
they can save it on each
4.
other.
They all make the save. They still take damage, but they all make the save. That's 11.
That's pretty awful having the DM do that.
21. 27 and a half. Okay. So, tell me the letters that are on.
All of these guys?
Okay, well, there's the two gas troopers. They're
Both
easy
are
to
there.
identify. And one of the.
Sharpshooter A.
Okay. Got it. 18. And then
H.
H. Okay.
I like it when they hit them with fireballs.
And then what?
C.
Okay.
G.
All right. Next up.
It's not Soria. We're all 5.
Next up's Holwyn.
Holwyn! Kill Glenn, kill Glenn. Use Hunter's Mark, Glenn.
I tried to use it before. One
No, I
Hunter's
don't.
Mark bonus action
There you go.
On Glenvy.
on Glenvy.
Let's
Might
move
as
the
well.
camera.
We might as well keep at what we're here being paid
I don't think Glenvy's
Go-
in the shot anymore.
Go towards
That's too
rock.
big.
Hide behind rock.
Like, over here?
One that doesn't have them in front of. Can they start going towards the other rock?
Like these?
The other side. Past this appendix 6.
Oh, like over here?
Yeah, like hide back there.
Alright.
Because the Grotfells aren't going to be attacking us.
They can get, like, here.
That's fine. We'll kind of spread out. I assume this appendix 6 is just going to.
They're gonna
Start fighting.
clump together and start hugging or something.
They probably shouldn't clump together because this fireball's being thrown around like candy.
all willy-nilly.
Yeah.
Is willy-nilly okay?
Yeah, is Willy Nilly okay? We haven't checked.
You don't know.
Where is
You-
Willy Nilly? We tell everyone in the
Also-
battle, like, hold on!
We need to know what's going
We
on.
need to know-
He's in Ulsa's backpack.
Yeah.
Also, you're a sheep.
Yeah.
Ba 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 ba.
Ah!
You're not a sheep.
We're trying to communicate.
You're just insulting me.
Shoot, Glenby.
We're shooting Glenvy with.
Do it better this time.
Oh my god, I will do it better. Now I have performance anxiety. What is Glenvy weak to? Arrows?
Yeah.
Yes.
Do arrow damage.
Would do arrow damage. Acid fart arrows go. They both fell out. 16 and 25.
The first one misses, the second one hits.
Owen, be better.
Kind of better.
Kind of.
Kind of.
Not really.
9 piercing, 2 acid, 1 hunter's mark. Got
So
cap
12 damage.
Great.
12 damage.
Yes.
All right.
Owen, you are really
Okay.
poking with those arrows.
They need to
Right.
do some
let
breathing
me
exercises.
Pull this up. Okay. Grungs is going out. And Grungs is gonna start taking out that guy. What's the letter on him?
B.
B. Excellent. First attack from Grungs. Oh, I forgot. I apologize. They have that group has a unique ability that they have developed. At the start of Grungs' turn, all of them raise their greatswords above their head.
Oh, the group, the Serpentis 6
Yes,
group.
I forgot about this.
Are they
Sorry.
summoning a Megazord?
They all raise their swords above their head and go, "Flame on!" And all their swords ignite. Grungs runs forward, and takes a swing. First attack misses. Second attack, that hits though,
Yay.
dealing
Hey, sort of a thing happened.
a fairly lame amount of damage. Unfortunately, you said that was what letter? A?
B.
B. Okay.
Grungs, do better.
Yeah.
Screw you,
that was-
Slaz. I don't forget or forgive.
It's unfortunately kind of lame. Now, another. Okay.
And he's dead. He died again.
Hey!
Oh no!
Oh.
I broke his little staff.
You broke Drovan's
Broke
staff.
I did.
That will make it a lot easier to
Drovan,
kill
your
him.
staff is broken.
So while he was like laughing at us, he like dropped his staff.
like, dang it.
He's like, oh.
We'll fix that in
We'll fix
post.
that.
Yeah. We will actually fix that in post. So same attacks,
Not a post, it's a
But with
staff.
advantage.
and
Flanking.
they don't need advantage. That's a critical hit on the first one.
Oh, well.
The second one, they do need advantage, but they get it. So let's see.
Wow.
That's
This blue guy is much
7
better than the gold.
plus 4. It's 11. 15. 14. Yeah, that's not bad. Mm-hmm. That is not a bad one. Just got thwackaroonied.
Good swacking.
You're much better than Glooby.
Good
Glooby
remembering
tubes.
their names.
And then the regular attack. Ooh. All right. Next up is Kamapana. And I'm going to say that's flanked. Just going to go with that. But at the end of Hamala's turn, Hamala's the blue one, Glinvy, from nowhere, pulls out a bomb that's lit and throws it in the middle of you all right here.
You said we weren't using the red barrel.
I said you weren't using the red barrel.
I can't have this in my life. I'm a sheep.
He has way too much going on.
I'm finally warm for the first time in my life.
You're not usually covered in fur.
Not like this. This is almost like wearing a sweater.
So there's now a bomb in the center of you guys.
It wasn't even her turn.
It's
what kind of
lit?
thing is this?
Is it flashing?
If it's not flashing, we have some
It's got
time.
a fuse.
Red
It's-
LEDs. No, there isn't a countdown of
There's
red
a fuse.
LED numbers. It's a fuse.
There is a fuse.
If you were a llama, you could spit on that fuse, but you're a sheep. You're useless.
Oh, but a sheep can bite things. It can go up and bite the fuse.
The sheep is.
I'm not gonna eat the fuse.
Yes. Spicy.
Now for...
So that bomb is on a timer.
It's on a timer. Yes, there's a fuse. Even with advantage, that's a mess. And somehow those are two, like a whole bunch of really bad rolls.
You missed twice with advantage.
Hey, that's the way it goes.
What kind of...
What are you rolling today?
And now
You guys need to do less squats and more hitting practice.
Yeah, there's only one of
goes
you.
over,
Slaz.
grabs that.
Grabs the barrel.
Oh, maybe you do need to do squats.
It's the barrel is representative. It's actually like a classic cartoon, like
Round.
Round bomb.
black round bomb,
With a
little
fuse.
fuse.
Little
Yeah.
iron ball.
And
Yep.
it's like they're
Picks
going
it
to
up.
try to throw it or
Ooh, yeah. Throws it.
Yay, no, screw you, Slaz.
Throws it over there.
okay. Yay.
That's the end of Slaz's turn.
That's it. Huh?
Do you want to guess who's up next?
The green one.
No.
No.
Nines.
Also.
The forage.
Ding 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 ding. You have a winner. Okay. What exactly do I want him to do right now?
Cheer on his troops in their battle against the Ulstein Rock
Climb
Elves.
up the cliff and hide.
I am gonna have him. First thing he does is raise his hammer above his head and go, flame on. And his hammer is now wreathed in fire. And he moves up here.
He just casts heat metal on his own item.
And hits the Ulstein guy.
I think he's
Actually,
hitting.
just out of range.
Oh, his movement.
Yeah,
Makes him just up.
just out of range. No, I think he would do that. Okay. That's all he's doing this round. Nines is your turn.
What can I do as a sheep?
Nothing.
Can I unsheep?
do like a wisdom saving throw kind of resisting the spell?
Is there like
don't
some
think
hay
Polymorph
I can
gets
walk
a save.
towards?
Yeah, it's just it's
You're just a sheep
a 1 hour. Oh, I should put concentration.
Hour.
on that caster.
Yeah.
I think it was.
So they're concentrating. It's a 1 hour, and you have to go to 0 hit points.
I wandered off to the left to like, is there like hay?
You like wander over here
Yeah, I don't make any noise. I'm doing it stealthily.
to the left, so you're like
Well,
there.
I'm trying not to group us.
You go like here.
Yeah, I go like right over there. Ah. I poop on their cave.
Yeah, you poop on that
I
cake.
poop on it.
Yeah, do that.
All right.
A little sheep gift.
Yeah.
There's the sheep.
There's the sheep.
Good close up.
Yep. Well, I want to make sure everyone has their time. Okay.
But I don't get a turn because I'm a sheep.
Yeah, congratulations. You got.
We'll try and free you.
All right.
Screw you guys. I'm going to go vote now.
This is a little tricky because all of the letters got screwed up by the program. So, I'm going to try to keep these in order here.
Jay.
Yeah, nope.
What?
Okay. And then. That's A.
Okay.
I'm
And
taking pictures
then-
during your campaign, by the way.
So J and K, it's kind of like Men in Black, isn't it?
Just kidding.
All right.
So they're just moving towards the Tashira now.
You know, they were ordered to attack.
Yeah.
So they're following orders. And they just got fireballed, so they're probably upset.
I'd be upset too if I got fireballed. I get upset when I hear about the concept of me getting fireballed.
I can hit the fort.
And it's going to try to.
Go, random dwarf.
Go!
It's going to be weird if they end up killing the forge.
Yeah, it would
What's
be.
that? Oh, hey, that can actually hit. How about that?
Wow.
I hope that makes him angry.
I hope
Yeah.
he gets a raise.
So the first one hits.
He's going to get raised
So does the second.
off the ground and then murdered and then put into the ground.
Yeah.
That's 7. 17. Ooh, wow. Big damage. So the Grotfell soldier runs up, whacks him twice with this like big old baton that he's wielding. You see these little surges of like red energy pulse out from the baton as it strikes the forge. The forge, looking unfazed, simply turns to look at him.
Do they
Well,
head
that's
out at
good.
each other? Just like,
No.
Okay.
Then this guy decides to spend all of his actions getting up there.
Okay.
This guy here
Goes, I'm gonna want to be next to the bomb.
and runs over here and is gonna attack.
It's not that to shoot.
He's green.
that's a good point.
That does not hit.
Like the
The
Ninja
second
Turtles-
one does, though. In fact, it
He's
critically
in
hits.
green armor.
How about that?
You know, it's a green dragon.
But he's in green armor.
Well, yeah, because of
Grotfell soldiers aren't very smart. I don't think you have to be very smart to get into their army.
I don't
You have to
think
be very smart to get into any army.
not this army. It's quite a messy melee going on here.
Yeah, I hope you
Really?
guys like actually remember what you're supposed to be doing.
I remember what I'm supposed to be doing.
Kill Glenvy?
Kill Glenvy.
I'm a sheep.
You
I don't have to do
remember
anything.
You can't.
I'm
do
probably eating my teleportation scroll right now.
Hey, doll. I rolled really bad on my initiative. I have a lot of time to kill.
Well, Soria, that's a lot to say in 6 seconds.
Oh, this one's attacking me.
Sure is.
Okay.
You
You're
are
wearing green
trained as a
armor.
Tashira.
You?
21.
Yep, that hits,
Oh.
but only on one attack. You take 6 damage.
6. Oh, and my screen just flipped around. Come on.
There you go.
Then
It's gonna take all by itself.
this guy. Also going in, trying to take down the big guy. Wow, that hits too.
They're very eager.
Yeah,
They're very. Oh, they
these
wow, hit
Holstein Grotfells
twice.
are really
Wow, they
good
haven't.
fighters.
9.
I hope
think
they
were
get a
attacking
bonus.
the Tashira.
Unless we kill them. Or they die in a cave in.
Another couple of hits, and the forge just glares again.
And they head nod back.
Then that guy back there, who I can't reach. Yep. They come and they go for Soloth.
Oh, okay. So they like
They're
that.
backing up Glenby.
Not that they're on camera. Go to the other version. There we go.
All right. And, ooh, wow. Hey, they hit both attacks.
Good grief.
And,
Not so long.
7, 12.
We need him alive. Is he still higher level than us?
Another
I
couple
think
of.
so. Maybe.
Bam! Bam! Soloth doesn't seem all that phased by the hits.
It's good to be unfazed.
And then the last one, that guy.
This one?
Yep. I think. Yeah, they all were just like right together in the initiative. That one runs forward, full movement, as far as they can get towards them.
They could maybe get here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Now, Ulseth, it's your turn.
Yay!
Go kill Glenby. Kill.
I flank Glenby. That'll provoke an attack of opportunity.
It sure will. But that misses.
Yes. Okay. Let's do something with my flame tongue.
Can I inspire things as a sheep?
Oh, for God's sake.
You have lucky.
No. I think he used it all.
No, I have 2 left.
You have 2 luckies? Okay. Kill Glenby.
Okay, well, I miss on my first attack. I have 2 attacks. I had a 11 and a 12.
To hit? After adding everything? Yeah. 11 and 12 on your 2
I
hits?
rolled a 3 and a 4.
On both of your attacks?
No,
Even with advantage?
No, it was an advantage.
Oh, it was your advantage, a 3 and a 4. Okay.
Yeah. So I have my offhand. I only use that once, though. I have.
You
full
have 2 attacks
Yeah.
and your offhand.
Yeah. So now I strike with my offhand.
You mean
Can't
I-
do
Your,
anywhere.
your second attack.
what?
Holwyn shouts, "Flame on, Ulseth!"
Flame on. I flamed on when I first came
He
down.
did flame on
Oh,
when
did
we
he?
first
Yeah.
Oh,
he
I
did.
missed that. Genuinely. Okay. You got it.
Well, you're too busy thinking about all the other things you're gonna flame on.
Yeah,
was
bro.
my
You like
offhand.
walked into this. I'm like, I'm gonna flame
My
that on. I'm gonna flame those on.
My offhand has a 14.
I'm gonna get this
14 to
bomb. I'm
hit.
gonna flame that on.
He rolled a 6 and a 2 this time.
And now I'm going to do my second attack.
Okay.
Second primary attack.
Well,
Well, you rolled a 1, but
also a 25.
That hits.
Jeez.
Okay,
Your dice really hate you tonight.
can we
For sure.
Can we load a quick save real quick?
Yeah,
Go back
can
and
we roll?
start?
Can we roll that one?
Yeah, Baldur's Gate 3 this.
F9, F9, F9,
We're
F9.
gonna save scum this.
7 slashing damage and 8 fire damage.
You bring one and only one strike down on Glenvy. It kind of thunks across her. There's a little bit of a singe. She looks at you and just is like spitting, angry, pissed off. And her cheeks are just as red as a tomato.
And I
Is there
say,
anything else you want to do?
Well,
Why are her
I can't do my
cheeks as red as a
offhand, right?
potato?
I just have the offhand's just a bonus action.
Yes, correct. What did you say, Nine?
Why are
Yes,
her
what-
cheeks?
Wait, why are her cheeks as red as potatoes?
Well said.
They're red skin potatoes. Right?
Anything else you want to do?
Yes.
Flame off.
No.
Action surge?
Yes.
Action
Okay.
surge.
Action
Miss three,
surge, here it
miss twice
comes.
more.
Yes.
Miss twice more.
So this is a whole nother turn.
Well, standard action.
It's one of their standard actions.
So you get 2 attacks, standard attacks.
Yeah. This time I got a 2 and a 26.
That'll hit.
8 slashing and 11
Whoa.
fire.
What?
Thank
That was actually like a
19
good roll.
damage. Nice.
And then second attack.
Okay.
This time, I think, 26. It's a good thing I've got
Advantage?
advantage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You're
it
rolling
really is.
bad on some of these.
I'm really doing bad
Ooh,
throwing. Oh,
full slashing.
12 slashing damage. And 7 fire.
Nice. That action surge was much better.
I'm glad I did that because, why not?
Okay.
Where's my action surge? I need to.
Anything else you'd like to do? I don't think there's anything else you can do, but I just want to make sure you say that your turn is done.
I do look at Glindy and go, "You are such a child."
Why are you trying to make her angrier?
That's going to make this so much better. She looks at you and does this. Pulls down her eye a little bit and sticks her tongue out as she winds her legs up and kicks you right in the nads. You have no chance to block this. You don't see it coming. You instantly fail. You are now knocked prone.
Oh, come on.
I think prone is just knock him over, right?
Yep. You are knocked prone. You are in quite a bit of mental agony. You take 1 damage.
What? That doesn't translate.
I said mental agony. 1 physical damage.
I,
I think
And-
that was a legendary action.
And Glinvy,
I'm not joking. I think that was her legendary
that was
action.
it. At least
So-
he has used it up at a good.
So it's kind of like
What
when
a wasted legendary. Ah.
when Bobby Hill had his purse stolen and he does his legendary action.
exactly.
So what does it take for me to unprone myself?
Half movement.
Yeah. Glinvy then steps over you.
Provoking
an attack of
No.
opportunity.
On the
No.
ground.
Why not?
From also
Legendary actions.
Oh,
How many?
is this all part of
This
it?
is all part of this legendary action.
You get
She-
extra movement for kicking people in the nuts?
she has an ability that's called my beep. And she gets to kick you in wherever your sensitive area is. You can't resist. You can't dodge. It automatically breaks concentration. You take 1 unresistible, non-reducible physical damage.
Ouch.
You are then knocked prone, and she gets to move 15 feet without provoking an attack of opportunity. So she moves kind of like
Well, that's 10.
around there.
15.
That's like 15.
That's 15 there.
Yeah. Okay. That was great.
Did everyone on the battlefield just like flinch a little?
Yes. Everyone just went, ooh.
Except me, I went, bah.
Ah, Ram, you.
Also, at the end of Ulseth's turn,
Oh, the Forge is doing a legendary
yes.
action too?
The forge is surrounded by Ulstains.
Is he going to kick them in the nuts? It turns out that's just everyone's legendary ability going forward.
What, he can fly?
He jumps.
no. He runs forward,
Oh.
pushes his way through, grabs that particular Serpentis 6, throws him backwards, sliding across the field,
That was the one who couldn't hit anyway.
Yeah, that's okay.
manages to make the dexterity saving throw, stays on his feet, and is now in front of Holwyn.
And provokes no provokes of
That's legendary.
At legendary actions, baby.
Man, if I
Okay.
had any idea of what was happening, I'd be really worried.
Which one is A of the sharpshooters over there?
The sharpshooters, this
Yeah.
one.
Okay. That one is going to target the forge.
Oh, good.
And
Do they have fervent rifles?
yes, they do.
I have one
And
of those.
that hits.
Do you have a working one?
Yeah.
We should get more.
I don't have ammo.
That
When we
also
kill him, he can take his
hits.
ammo.
Yeah. I like
This
wasting it
was
on the forge.
actually going to be pretty painful
Oh.
for him.
Yeah, he's shooting the forge in the back.
Yeah, that's pretty. That's pretty
11,
brave, isn't it?
18.
I am a little sad the forge moved. I was hoping he'd stay in that spot.
Okay. Then the next sharpshooter goes.
That's this one over here.
That one that one is going to move forward. Basically getting next to his buddy, the gas guy. Yeah, right there is good. And then is going to take aim at...
Forge.
Yeah, the forge.
Yes.
Yeah, why not? Ooh, but that misses. And no, that's the same roll twice in a row.
That's not a very sharp one.
Yeah, so just...
So a
other one
dull
was
shooter and a
was
sharpshooter.
dull yeah, we have to remember the dull shooter.
Then the A gas trooper. Which one is the little letter A? That one?
No, that one.
That one, okay. That one moves around the rock and kind of gets behind his two buddies facing off against the Serpentis 6. No. Those guys over there.
Oh.
Yep. There we go. That's pretty good.
This guy.
Yep.
This is an amazingly huge chaotic.
I know.
I've been working on this one for a while. I wanted it to feel utterly chaotic. I hope it is so far.
Well, Olsons really can't tell at the moment.
So,
You have other things to think about right
so
now.
don't. Yeah, and that's when I rolled bad
let's see.
initiative.
At least you get to do
need-
something on your turn.
Yeah, you're a sheep.
Yeah.
I'm trying to formulate a plan to get that mage who's concentrating so it breaks on you.
Well, I'm gonna have Hilwyn just shoot them later.
What is that?
Oh, yeah, okay. Well, those three are all gonna have to make a Constitution saving throw.
Don't the Olstains too?
They're wearing gas masks.
Yeah, well, we know how effective those are. So why aren't the Serpentis guys wearing gas masks? We were all wearing gas masks.
Who
We
says
got-
they aren't?
They might be wearing gas masks. Too.
I didn't comment on that at any point.
But I think the Olstains, don't the Olstains get attacked too?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, they just.
Well, you just said the three.
Well, I said those three have to make a saving throw.
Yeah, those three Dragonkin,
Yeah.
Serpentis 6.
Yes.
Okay. So that wasn't an area, that was a cone.
Yes, it was
Okay.
a cone.
Okay, I just saw the big circle. I was worried about myself.
You're outside the edges of the cone.
They all succeed. Meaning and then 6. They'll take 6 damage, including those. What are the letters on those two?
G and C.
Okay. And that's green bronze. Okay. They don't take a lot of damage, but they do take damage. Then the other guy comes forward and just like runs all the way down here. The other gas guy runs all the way down here.
Like using all his action?
Yep. Yeah. He's got to get into position. There he is. Yep. Bingo. And next up is the green guy. Rindarn.
Rindarn.
Who you're super familiar with, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We did laps with him.
And-
Unfortunately.
First one is a miss. Second one hits, just barely, but it does hit. And that connects for 7, 11 plus 16 damage.
Oh, nice.
And Boom.
We need to
That's
start
down.
killing guys for Lexi's sake.
I'm doing all right. And now Stu is there.
Go,
Stu's
Stu.
turn.
All right, Stu. What can Stu do?
Pom pom.
I know.
Can
Stu and his pom-poms.
Can Stu
All right.
break concentration?
Break polymorph.
Stu, let me pull Stu up. Because I actually had to make a whole bunch of character sheets for these guys. And... there it is. Yeah. Stu goes, hey, I got you, buddy. Cast Dispel Magic on his buddy Nines.
All right.
Ah,
You are now depolymorphed.
so now I'm a badger.
You back to being yourself.
That's a
As a
backseat.
badger?
Yeah, you're badger self.
Okay.
Yourself,
Swap
but badgery.
Swap me out. Give me the sheep.
Thanks, Stu.
And
Thanks.
then,
I'm not the sheep anymore.
No, I'm just a bad. Oh.
Did you like
as a
being,
bonus
Did you like
action,
being woolly?
I'm so cold.
he goes, rah, rah, Nine's our guy. If he can't do it, I'm gonna cry. And you have bardic inspiration.
So this is what it feels like.
Yeah, to be bardic.
Yeah.
Usually we just get a loud, annoying dong.
Sometimes you get a obnoxious slide whistle.
Sometimes.
But
But this time we got a rhyming cheer.
these guys, they haven't had a chance to go yet.
Okay.
Yeah,
All of it to Sharon.
exactly.
Oh, there's a lot of them, too.
They all just rolled that poorly.
Yeah, they kind of did.
What does that say about my role?
Well, we're used to you rolling bad.
So let's see what happens. Just do 2 rolls. One is a hit, which does 1d8. Oh, that's a sad roll. And then the next one, I'm gonna tally up this damage a little later here, because it's only going against the same guy.
That Grotfell soldier. Oh,
Yeah.
concentration's off on that.
Yes, thank you for doing
Polymorph
that.
spell.
That is 1 hit and 1 miss. I'm sensing a pattern here. And again, pretty lowly damage. We're up to 11 between both of them. Fantastic, right? This one steps forward. Bow drawn on that guy. And again, 1 hit. Doing, oh, how about that? He actually did full damage. 15, so that's that 24 damage. And then this guy will also step forward, targeting the same dude, that guy. And 2 shots, 1 hit, 1 miss. It's like a copy paste. It's from 9, it's from 3, and then this one steps forward over here. Same target. Again, just copy and paste. That is all I'm doing. We're up to 42 damage. Last one. Is that right? Yeah.
Hey, yeah.
And just kind of squeeze it in there. They're all,
They're trained to be next to
yeah,
each
they
other.
are all very friendly. 2 attacks. Wow, that barely hits. And only 1. Just rinse and repeat. Damn, they're bad at this. Okay.
You'd think that the Dashur would normally be better trained fighters.
They did, however, deal total of 51 damage.
I don't know. I've seen you fight, and you were trained the same way.
I'm suddenly not very afraid of this show.
The Cyrano
Soria?
fighting style.
Is it my turn?
Wave your swords around.
Is it Soria's turn?
Yes, sorry, it is
Distract the
your turn,
enemy.
and I think you're just on.
Get away from me
barely
with
on
all your
that camera
flailing
there.
swords.
Your turn.
Okay. So first I'm going to use my bonus action. Sensing the hidden paths throughout the world, I am going to teleport with a bonus action as a Fey Druid right here. And then I'm going to cast War Crimes. I mean, Cone of Cold.
Where did you teleport? Oh, okay, I see you now.
So,
Oh, good lord.
it's a cone out from me
Yep.
that extends 60 feet.
60.
I believe it hits everything.
Well, okay, so going from there, if we aim, it would leave
Clip.
out those two.
Those two. Okay.
And
That
guy right there.
That's fine.
So
But
everything from here. Oh, good lord, that's gonna take me a while.
all of this.
Okay.
So
Woo!
I pull out a small crystal and I go.
did this to myself.
What's the Fey?
Did this to myself.
What's the Fey word for war crime?
The Fey word for war crime?
Yeah.
Americana.
Sure.
So, I'm casting Cone of Cold.
Cool.
No,
What's
cold.
the,
I get it.
What's the saving throw on that?
17 con.
17 con. Okay.
I'm gonna start rolling damage while you're figuring that out.
Yes. Fortunately, they all have the same Constitution score through there. And let me see how many. Okay. No. I'm just radiating out from you.
Yeah. Okay. My rolls started turning around mostly.
Also fail. Also fail. Also fail. They fail.
Jesus.
They too fail. Only one of them succeeded their saving throw. And it does kind of make sense. It's this guy back here.
Oh, way far away.
There's the one
yeah.
guy that made a saving throw. And so Tashira E, it's the only one. How much damage?
37 cold damage to every one of them
Okay, so that would be rounded down to 18.
for the one that saved.
Yes, and then everyone else takes 37 cold damage. So that is all three of the casters. Let me pull them up. 37, you said?
37 cold. I rolled
That was pretty. That was.
I rolled a
good
lot
spell.
of very high and very low, nothing in the middle.
Okay. I think that's all the Tashira Noon.
I think
That hit.
every single
Yeah.
except the Forge who moved, unfortunately.
So that's pretty easy to do.
It's my big area of effect spell.
Emphasis on the big part of this.
That was big. That was very effective. Way better than waving my swords around.
way better than being a sheep for an entire turn.
I was hoping to break the concentration of that caster with the cone, but
All you had to do was just
And
roll better than me
then-
on initiative.
Let's see.
I know.
H and J
I could have buffed
and
everybody.
B on the gas.
I could have made a buff so big that Olsef might actually be able to hit things more than once
Wow.
Wow.
with his main hand.
Whoa.
Okay. I doled all that damage out now. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
I'd like to walk away.
Just walk away.
Won't that provoke several attacks of opportunity?
2 from B and F.
Okay.
But it's
Shift
better
and
than being right next to all of that.
I am going to count them as having flanking for that
Okay,
because they are
fine.
across from each other.
Fine.
And somehow I managed to roll 3 1s and a 4.
Oh,
What?
Right. Yay!
You
got my die
managed to
roll.
get out of there.
Thank you, shifting god.
So you've been feeling rumblings this whole time,
Yeah.
right? From the explosions going off.
Am I the last?
You were the last in the initiative check.
Okay,
You
okay.
That
rolled-
makes sense.
That
You
was a
rolled
turn.
like garbage. You've been feeling like all this rumbling this whole time,
Yeah.
and then
So 6 seconds.
the rumbling intensifies and intensifies, and everyone on the battlefield is like has to stop for a moment because
I don't,
you're
because
trying
I'm
not
laying
to.
down.
I'm using my
Yeah.
staff.
Yeah,
And you're just like,
you're
"Whoa."
getting
Oh, I wish I had 4 legs.
right now. You're just
I do!
You're like
Getting a little
yeah,
massage.
you're just getting,
Yeah.
it's a little massage treatment.
I'm looking
Yeah, I get
over.
real low on with my badger legs.
Yeah.
And then the ground over there
Over here.
starts to like rumble up and crumble, and from out of freaking nowhere,
Well, the ground.
yes, the ground, this behemoth
Is that
bursts out from the ground.
is that a fungal boulette?
Oh, God.
Yes, it is.
What the heck?
It's a
Yes, it is.
colossally huge fungal boulette.
Maybe it will eat the bomb, and that will be the end of it.
What?
Here's
That
a,
bursts out.
here's a close-up of what we're dealing with.
Yep, you have that now. And
Maybe it really doesn't like dwarves.
I don't think it likes anything.
These fungus things.
What the heck?
We did hear that there were fungus things down here.
We did hear that.
We
but
heard there were
It's
rats.
only been one. We've
Oh
only been
God!
like
I hope
one
no silver
combat
rats
turn.
start showing.
I
up.
think
Oh,
it's
no,
reacting
so-
to all the explosions.
but it doesn't stay there for very long. If you wouldn't mind handing it to me.
Oh, it jumps in the mercury pool.
No, it jumps up in the air.
What?
It jumps.
It
How
jumps
can
up
it
in the
jump?
air.
Bullets can leap.
It jumps up in the air and crashes down right here.
I'm glad I moved. Do you need help?
And it is now there.
How much
And
damage does that do?
a huge cloud of just dust and debris comes crashing up. You don't know what's going on.
I don't know.
The last thing you saw before this was a bullet bursting out. You're pretty sure it's some sort of fungal creature. It flies up in the air, pounces down in the middle of stuff, and
Move the camera.
Oop, yep, I can do that. It is now right there.
So in 6 seconds of my life, I turned into a sheep, stopped being a sheep, and now I can't see anything.
And you're like, I miss being a sheep.
Like what the heck?
I miss being a yeah. It's like yeah.
Like what's this going on? I was a sheep a minute ago. What's happening?
What is happening? What is actually?
I was a sheep
I
6
don't-
seconds ago.
I
What's
can't
happening?
keep track of what's happening.
What does the boulette have any surface thoughts?
No.
It's
And believe it or not, that's where we have to end. We're out of time. We got through one round of combat.
Oh my god.
Well, I probably killed a bunch of things just now.
Did
Does
it
it
do
do
damage to
damage?
stuff?
We'll find out.
You'll
next
find out next
Oh, we're
time.
gonna. I mean, find out. Oh,
Oh, Jesus.
I'm feeling really pretty good about laying here with one bad mental point
You're
of
like,
damage.
hanging out over here with Glenby seems pretty
This
good
is
right
pretty
now.
good right now. Yeah, this is pretty nice.
What the hell?
There you go. I told you.
Like the
I've been-
murder cult's gonna come out of the mercury and like, guys, we were having a meeting here.
Oh, this is the time to start using those tablets.
Yeah, where's the goopables?
Oh no,
Oh, sorry.
they're gonna come
Out of the
They're gonna be
pool.
walking out of the pool. Yeah.
Why are you smiling?
Are you gonna bring back those like goblins that threw spears at us a while
Oh,
ago?
these here. We
were
don't have any of those.
hobgoblins.
They were hobgoblins.
We don't have them anymore.
Okay, so we have a giant fungus bullet. in the middle of this.
It's gonna be killed by that waitress from the crab
She's
place.
cool.
Yeah, she's cool.
There's
That's
a
why she's
bomb
gonna just
that hasn't gone off yet. But
Because
there's
it's
no
been one round.
because there's no one near it anymore, so it doesn't matter.
we don't know how big the explosion is.
Well, we don't. That's true.
And what's Drovan doing up there?
Well,
I'm just.
you'll find
Yeah,
out.
is Droban just still sitting there?
He's trying to fix his staff. He's like, damn.
Oh,
I was so cool earlier.
I know. I brought some rubber cement or something.
Magic.
Sticky
rubber
spit.
cement.
Yep, that's what I got.
Jeez.
Oh,
What
that's
again?
well. This was
That was an eventful 6 seconds.
this is immense. Just
This is
immense.
crazy intense.
Yeah, here, I'm gonna actually bring, as a little parting gift to everyone, I am gonna,
Do as much of a top down as you can of what we're seeing.
yes, as much as I can. I think that is about all I can get in there, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Jeez.
It's pretty, oh, here, I'll switch even to the full
Yeah.
map version.
Oh, there you go. That's pretty
There's
good.
too many things.
It's just too many things. The bullet's gonna eat half of them anyway and like become huge.
Huge earth.
Oh, we lost.
Oh no!
Oh no.
There we go. Okay, we're good.
We're good. Good.
We got it.
Technical glitch.
And the giraffe's hanging on my thread.
Well, yeah.
How did that giraffe get there?
Okay. This is
Okay.
an interesting way to close it out. I'll probably think to myself, I should really edit that out and be professional.
No,
And then I won't.
No. No. Why
So
should-
tune
no.
in next episode for one
Another
more round.
turn.
Another 6 seconds of entertainment.
Can we call that the episode just one more round?
One more.
It's like a round for everybody. Wow.
Maybe this is the title of
I
this
think-
episode. One more round.
I think I might call this episode 6 seconds.
Yeah. There you go.
I think that's a pretty good name. I'm going to call episode 153?
3. Yeah.
Yeah, 153?
6 seconds.
6 seconds. I think that's a pretty enticing name.
That was
So there's
pretty
currently
amazing.
a giant Funko Boulette on the field,
An army of Grotfells, an army of Tashira Noon,
a bomb.
a bomb.
Olseth got kicked in the nads.
I did a war crime.
You did it.
Nines was a sheep.
And now I'm back.
The hand broke his staff. And
So he was just laughing, just crackling, and then just man,
just fell off.
Okay.
the
Well.
front fell off.
So I hope you all enjoyed these 6 seconds of fun. Tune in next week for another 6 seconds, and we'll see what happens. But until then, stay safe. I love you.